you shimmied right up that motherfucker like Spider-Man.
In my golf shorts.
Perfect example is that when I did that thing for Medal of Honor that year, there was a new Medal of Honor game. And
the competition you hosted, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. We had that competition at my house where we had like 4 or 5 special forces guys, like real ones. And then we had 4 or 5 like professional-ish gamers, you know, like X-Jaws was one of them. But also there was some kid who was like a pro Halo player. And Tommy that owns FaZe Clan was in there too. And so like basically they help each other do what the other was good at. So the military guys were helping the gamers shoot guns, and the gamers were helping the military guys play games competitively. Those military guys, when the cameras weren't rolling, were just getting embarrassed all fucking day long by me. Like, I had a crowd of my friends watching, and look, I would never talk shit in front of someone at all. I think I've said this before, but just because it's funny, my friends were not as polite. Like my friends were talking to producers, and they're like, "Where'd you find these fellas?" Like I got a couple of redneck boys over here that show them all what's up. You know, talking about like Scott, my cousin Scott, and Jeremy, because like those guys were awful. Like every
shooting skills,
it's shooting guns.
Okay,
and fucking shooting guns and like handling guns and loading guns and like. I think there was like one day where like they actually had to compete with guns, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but it seems like you had to go down a zip line, hop off, run maybe 50, 75 yards. So you'd be a bit out of breath, grab the rifle, throw the magazine in it. And you had like 10 rounds in the gun, and you had like maybe 5 targets to shoot. And the targets were close-ish, like 25 yards away, and they were about pie plate size, and you had to just hit 5 targets. Oh my God, it was embarrassing. Cause like first I did it because like I'm the host of the show. So like every time we do a challenge, first I'll do it and be like, this is what we're doing. And like, so I kind of show the audience like what to expect leading up to this, you know, going forward. So I go down the zip line, I do a little run, I grab the gun, boom, 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 boom. I hit all the targets and with 1 shot each. And then it's their turn. One of the guys, so again, there's like 10 rounds in the gun, but there's like a pile of bullets on the table just for like aesthetics, just like, you know, it looks nice to have a big pile of loose ammunition sitting there. And he's having to reload the magazine. He's having to keep loading. And like, he has 3 targets to hit, and he's already shot 14 times or something like that. And like, he doesn't know how many bullets to put in. Like how confident are you in yourself at this point now that you've missed it 5 times in a row? So he's just like, at first he's like, puts 3 bullets in the magazine for 3 targets, and boom, 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 hits 1. Now there's 2 targets left, and he's out of ammo again. And he's just like, all right, maybe I'll put 5 in this time. And that kept repeating, and we're all just like, what the fuck? And I think they edited it down to make them look like not idiots, but we all saw what happened.
Was he unfamiliar with the platform? Like
AR-15?
No, never mind. If people don't know, AR-15 would be the one they would use in the military.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, well, maybe when he first started, he was incompetent with a shotgun or something. But
yeah, it was. It was like a fancy one. It was a Daniel Defense. I think it was the DDM4 in 6.8 SPC. Caliber doesn't matter. It's just a cool caliber with like a nice Trijicon ACOG scope on it, 3.5 power. And so like, I don't know, kind of my go-to for medium range AR shooting. And how
far was the shot?
So close, dude. Like so close.
Like 25 yards or something? Couldn't
have been 35.
Yeah.
Like I could have hit the shots with my bow.
They were standing?
Yeah. Yeah. Although I think one of them ended up propping up. One of them was an actual sniper in the Marine Corps. And instead of loading the magazine, he put the bullets one at a time into the chamber. And it's an AR. So like, that's not even like a smooth thing to do no matter what you're doing. Oh, that was the thing. The magazine wasn't loaded at all when you started. So you had to, from the very beginning, either be very confident in yourself or give yourself enough, because like
you estimate your capabilities.
Yeah. And if you're wrong, it costs you. But if you underestimate, it also costs you. So it's this sort of mental game that we mixed in. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That was super embarrassing. Like plenty of the gamers struggled as we went through it, but it was like, these guys have never shot a gun before. Like nobody's going to judge them. I remember Tommy was just like real upset one day because, you know, he's the leader of FaZe Clan. He's supposed to be like the most elite sniper in COD. And, you know, he's struggling with a real gun, but it's just like, dude, nobody's going to care.
Yeah,
nobody's going to, like me and Hex are over there like, dude, nobody's going to fucking care if you miss the target. You know, 5 times in a row, 10 times in a row. Have you ever shot an M14 before, Tommy? No. Exactly. Like nobody fucking cares. But when those guys got up and just,
but seriously, don't fuck this up, dude.
You know, I'm gonna say something nice no matter what. I'm not an asshole, but like when those guys went out there, it was just absurd. That was the most embarrassing thing I'd ever seen.
Well, who would have thought they wouldn't send their SEAL Team 6 sniper out to the gaming event?
I mean,
shooting Iranian scientists, apparently. He's out doing.
Wait, I thought that was. Did they use a drone for that or not? I heard they did, and now I don't.
No,
I heard they used some sort of remote shooting platform that was controlled by a satellite.
That is what I heard.
It would work with my joke format.
I've got a video up that's from a very similar thing, that remote shooting thing. It's you know, you've got like I'm sure I don't have what they had, or they don't have what I had, but I got this big remote control with like a TV screen on it, or an LCD screen on it, and from really any range for that receiver, I can control really accurately a machine gun. It's just like playing a video game.
So they think Israel shot the guy.
Yeah, Israel killed him.
Yeah,
I assumed it was us at first.
Well, I mean,
Israel does those things for us. That's why we pay them.
Mossad and
That sounds right.
the CIA work together all the time on everything. But I was interested in